Pressure, and Kaepernick is decked. It's Paul Kruger.
After waiting 3 years to get the opportunity, how rewarding was it last season to have a breakout year?
It's really what I came in wanting to do. I wanted to be a standout player and develop into, a guy who was producing a lot. So it's been a long road. Finally glad to be here.
And the Ravens have won it 34-31.
Yeah, it was crazy, honestly. I mean, just from the whole atmosphere in New Orleans to the Superdome, I mean, all the media there, it was an experience I'll never forget.
What was it that made that team special?
I think just all the things that we went through. It was a similar situation to our year in 2008 when we made that run and went to the Sugar Bowl. Had the same types of experiences, barely winning, games at the end of regulation time. Guys coming in and out of injuries. We just learned how to fight as a team, and I think, being able to go down the stretch with a group of guys who you've been to battle with and you've had to overcome some pretty, outstanding odds, with these guys. It's what made our team special, I believe.
And that trophy is heading back to Baltimore.
You survived a Jeep accident, you survived a stabbing. As you have all this success, do you often look back and think, this almost didn't happen?
Yeah, I do. I mean, not very often, but from time to time, I'll remind myself, that I'm just lucky to be here, and I'm blessed to be here. I guess lucky isn't the word. Even when things are going well, I'm still like, there's so much more I got to do, and I just have these expectations of myself, and so it's nice to every once in a while just think back and, you know what, it's an opportunity that I almost didn't have, to be in this position, and so I feel fortunate.
Starting a new chapter in your life. You're a Cleveland Brown.
Yeah.
Why Cleveland?
The opportunity there was just far superior than anybody else. Everything from how they wanted to use me as a player, my role on the team, financially, they just were so excited to get me there, and that's really what I wanted. I want to be on a team that was as excited about me as I was about being there, and so that was really the right fit.
This has to be bittersweet for you, though, because of the special time you had in Baltimore.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to leave?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, mainly because of the teammates and because of the fans. That's a great place to play football. It really is. I took it for granted the first couple of years. I didn't understand how special it was there. It's similar to Salt Lake. I mean, just a lot of support.
On the shotgun, Stan throws over the pass, intercepted.
Looking back at your time at the University of Utah, how much of that experience has made you the person you are? How much do you cherish that experience?
It's just crazy because I look back and I have so many memories here, but I only played for 2 years here. We did so much here in those 2 years, and that group of guys I think will go down in the history books at this university, and it's an honor to be a part of those two classes.
Look how many of those guys are in the NFL,
right? I mean, it was just a group of guys that was just special. I mean, that's the bottom line. You got, I don't know how many guys from that group of core guys is in the NFL. I can think of 5 off the top of my head, but it was a special group. It's a really cool time, and just something I'll never forget.